where you can see where all my little museum like displays used to go. It's a bit of a mess down here at the moment. I've had to pull everything away from the walls because we're getting all these filled in and up there filled in, so it's possum and snake proof. So I've got a big job of this on hand when it gets completed to put everything back. I'm going to change it around because a change is as good as a holiday, but there you can see it's a mess. But it'll be as good as new when I get it all done. Well, as you can see, it's a little bit more organised under here than what it was in the first section of the video you saw. I've now put everything back in place. I cleaned all the bottles and the shelves and the cabinets, and I've now set everything up. These three cabinets here are the main ones that I keep my metal detecting finds in, that I've made over the years. I've detected in parks, schools, army camps, goldfields, old goldfield town sites, the old gold diggers camps. This bottom shelf on this particular cabinet deals a lot with different items I've detected at an old town site from the goldfields, and I've got a few fossils there that my son gave me. This shelf here deals a lot with the army camps that I've, and the military camps I've detected in the local area over the years from the Second World War. A few buckles there that from webbing I was able to pick up. I had some American buttons as well. A lot of Australian slouch hat and collar rising suns. I've actually sent a fair few overseas to detecting friends, mainly in England and America. In this cabinet I've just got some old bottles, different things I've picked up from overseas, just some personal items from different sections of my life. I've got some old toy cars here. I had a couple given to me by a detecting mate, and I've also picked up a few myself. And I've just got some more bottles up here and a few coins and a few miniature medals. This cabinet is a main cabinet that I have a lot of my metal detecting finds from old town sites from the coalfield days. I've got some lead soldiers up there in the corner. It's a bit hard to see them with the light. A few old pipes, some more bullets, some more buttons, more silver coins and bronze and copper coins, Chinese ware. I've got a lot of Chinese coins here. The most I found in one hole that I was lucky enough to dig, I had 7 Chinese coins and 1 Japanese coin, and they dated, earliest I believe was around 1644. I have a few sports buckles here and cricket buckles that I was lucky enough to save. Lots of old cartridges, musket balls, bullets, pistol bullets. I've got some mini balls there as well. I've also got a few modern bullets that I picked up from the army camps as well, 50 calibers, 308s, 303s, 9mm, 45s. I even had a few Japanese bullets, cartridges that I was able to score as well. Down here I've got a lot more coins, more Chinese ware, some more old buttons, different buckles, silver coins, and some other good gear. Now this bottom shelf just deals with some of the finds that I've been lucky enough to recover. I cleaned them up and just put them down there because they just interested me and I like them. As you can see, I've got some chemist bottles here, poison bottles, little pill bottles that I've picked up from country towns, chemists and that, and have a few tins and different things up there. The top shelf of this cabinet mainly deals with some of my medal collection. I had some medals given to me from a friend over in America, a Marine. These are tokens and a few coins, badges, some small medalettes that I've been able to recover from parks and places like that. The rest of the cabinet down here mainly deals with some of my wife's collection. This is my workbench. This is where I have my tumbler, where I clean any finds I make, and I generally just use it as a work area. These shelves here are just some bookcases I was able to pick up. I didn't have to buy them, the people were only too happy to give them to me. So I just brought them home, cleaned them up. I had to do a little bit of repairs on them, and they've worked quite well, I think, with the way I've displayed the finds. Got a few tins up there, not all of them are mine, some of them are my son's. On the top shelf here I have different finds from army camps that I've made, just a few insulators up there. Got a few torpedoes. I've got a lot of bottles from my local area down south in the Hunter Valley. Got some pickle bottles there. I've just got anything I've put on the shelves that interests me. Some Goldfield Blacks there. Some pickle bottles and ink bottles there. I've got a few insulators here. What I'd do is I used to park somewhere on the side of the road and just go walking through the bush when they'd replaced the electricity and telegraph poles, and I'd find a lot of insulators just lying in the bush, glass ones and the ceramic ones. I've got a fair few pickle bottles as well, all embossed. Some 1850s pickles. I've also got some cod bottles and gin bottles as well. And as you can see, I've got more metal detecting finds. I also collect modern tins if they interest me. I'll grab a few of them, give them a bit of a clean and a wipe, bit of hot soapy water, and I'll display them as well. Have a few old kerosene lanterns up there, and I got these off my nephew, and they display well hanging there off the bearers. And I have a few more modern ones over here. Have my old Aussie flag there. It's been overseas with me quite a few times, so it's one of my most cherished finds here, so I had to display it somehow. I've got a few more shelves here. I really like to fix these up a bit more than what they are at a particular time, but I'll get that done. As you can see, I like some hubcaps. I've got a few items that I picked up as well, like a few arrows, some spears, a few bows that I got when I was overseas as well. Got a few hats off friends overseas, and a few of my own that I've picked up, and they display well. I've got a couple of keys here. I used to give a mate's young fella the keys for scrap metal, but I ended up, I just stuck them on a bit of wire one day and they look all right. What I'll do after this video, I've got a few stills of my collection down here and I'll just put a couple of those up if you're interested to have a look at them. But that is basically my collection, my little museum under my house, and I enjoy it very much. My wife said I had to keep the old rocking chair down here because she said if I had a senior moment I could hop in it and rock my cares away. A few more things from my army days when I was young and fit. Anyway, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, just give us a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And hopefully I'll be able to bring some more for you one day. Okay, all the best. I'll see you later.